Well, and I want to refer back to something you said earlier in regards to what you're saying now, because basically you're saying repeat the same kind of intention, keep it positive. And earlier you talked about, basically relining circuits in your head or realigning neurons. I mean, is it biological in that sense that as you in your nervous system, the more you sort of focus on these positive thoughts, that you almost in a sense rewire your own head?
You absolutely 100% positively rewire your own head. Yes. And it is physically, it is a physical action that takes place in your body, and a larger term is somatics that discuss this physical reaction that your body has to thought, and we'll get more into that later, where we'll start recognizing by our body's reaction to the way we're thinking. But for now, we don't even have to worry about how. It just does.
How has this worked in your own life? I mean, you obviously have experienced this yourself.
Yeah.
Can you tell us what that was like for you when you started to realize that change?
I was filled with hate for a person. And this person was a very large part of my world. And this person did some great evil. And I couldn't think their name without physically being ill. And I just decided that one day that I couldn't spend the rest of my life feeling this way about somebody. And every day I had to sit down in my quiet time, in my meditation time, and I had to think about this person. And the first thing I did was think about this person and started to try to feel in my body what the thought of this person did to my body. Once I started recognizing, I think the name and I feel just the cascade of peptides coming down from my hypothalamus all into my body and making it tense and nervous, and my stomach aches and my hands shake and all of that stuff. Once I started being able to feel that actual physical reaction to a thought, I was able to then slowly pull that reaction back, not allow my body to react like that. And once my body, and this took months, probably 6 months, to be able to fully think the name and not feel the reaction. And then after I was able to physically remove that reaction from my brain, my body, then I was able to tap into the heart and the soul, and how realization that, holding on to this is only hurting me, it's not hurting her. And by letting go of the body reaction, then the stress and the heart attacks and the strokes and things like that could be caused by this don't occur. And then by letting go and forgiving in my heart, letting it go in the silence then, and learning that I don't need to hold on to this anymore. It's over, it's done. She's not part of my life, it's part of my world, and doesn't ever need to be again, and I can let this go, because it's only hurting me. And once I was able to let that go, now I don't have any problems in my body or in my soul about the event. I do remember, and it still makes me sad because there's sadness wrapped around the event, but the hatred and the evilness and the gut-wrenching pain is gone. And it took 2 years completely, I believe. But I was diligent every day I looked at it.